Hello YouTube, how you doing? Destroyer here, doing another how to play video featuring, yes, a Citrix. Now a couple of the band members wanted me to do a how to play video with him because they just got him in the lottery. So Jasper, Mark, we're going to get in there and do some of this, buddies. So what is awesome about the Citrix is he can put out so much magical damage and just eat up HP. So if a bunch of takes are going HP defense, or if a carry's going HP defense, it can just be amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some Squire's Wisdom, and this is what I am going to use. So red's mine. So I like using him a lot on red lane. Also, I do want to go ahead and say it can be used in mid very well. It just depends on how you use him and where you're using him. Now I do want to go ahead and say that I will come out with some more builds, but let's get in and talk about his the first skill I typically get, and it's his that's probably good enough. It's this skill right here, is Corrosive Secretion. As you can see, he spits saliva to the person within, I'm thinking it's right at 12 meters. But what's cool about it is it stays there for extended period of time, around 4 seconds, and as it lingers, it does a little bit of a splash damage to those people, and it will do DOT damage over time, this acid erosion that he has. And the more HP you stack in there, the more it's going to do. And here's the range for you, just so y'all can see it. Now, one thing that's bad about him is he's not super defensive like most mages. So, we're going to try to get in there. Hopefully this red lag won't hinder me too badly. So I'm just going to let my creeps fight, stay back. And since I got a chance, we're going to spit in on this guy. And you see that damage I can do. Now, the second skill is my leap. And I'm going to use that leap to keep my HP leeched off of that guy, keep that damage going. And as you see, I'm just going to keep doing this over and over again to keep him back. So we're going to spit that on there. And this Leap of Filth, what's cool about it is if I ever start losing a lot of damage or anything like that, I can always use this Leap of Filth to leech some HP back. We'll get on this in a second because that guy's going to keep on trying to give me trouble here. So I'm going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3 get my third skill here. I'm going to spit in on this guy. Let them do their thing. We'll talk about this second skill. So you see the Leap of Filth, what it does is it allows me to jump in within 5 range. Also that passive there will give me the 5% of leech that I love to use when I use my claw. And it will do 75 damage plus percentage of my overall damage, which is that blue number. So let's see if we can mess around with this a little bit. Just keep him back. And since that's going to die, I'm going to be excited about it. And Lou's going to stay back. So we're going to jump in on this. I'm going to spin, push that Lou back, and keep a little bit more pressure. Now, I love leveling up the secretions first because it allows me to proc. Now, most people, I level up one skill all the way to kind of, help me test the waters. But this one, this guy, I do kind of a mixed build with him because of he has 2 skills that can do so much damage, especially when you jump in on people. So the Leap of Filth is one of those skills, and his first skill is one of those skills. So as you can see, I got a little bit of damage on me. We're going to use it. Jump in, spin to get them kills, and I'm just going to last it. Let Tower take out Lou's creeps, which he's kind of worried about. And I could blink and kill him, or should I? Oh my gosh, why did he not go back? I do not know. So, Just let my secretions do their magical touch here. And it looks like paladins come to play with my red lag. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. Start getting some more damage and stuff. And we will shoot. So sometimes I like building into the lolly, but we're going to kind of build with the build I just posted. So we're going to go no defense. A lot of damage, a lot of magical damage. Now the tablets I have, and I do want to go ahead and show you all these tablets real quick. The tablets all the way down here on the bottom. You know, I got my TP tablet also. I have the Elder tablet as well as the Protective tablet. Now these tablets, of course, are going to give me what I need. So we're going to steal this because 12B don't need any mana. And we're going to work on getting them creeps. Well, I missed one, but I got 3. That's all that matters. Oh, there's Lou. So Lou has ran and I've got my ulti. Now let's talk a little bit about this third skill real quick. Third skill's a tail whirl, which is awesome. This will allow you to knock your enemies back as well as reduce their movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds. That is what's so cool about a Citrix. It will reduce that movement speed and nobody will be able to come in on that. So I'm just going to go ahead and spit that guy to get the kill. And then it looks like we're going to jump and clear this lane. And as you can see, the knockback off those creeps, which is beautiful. Let's see, I'll show it one more. That is not a chaos, but okay. I'll show you that spin back in 1 second. So as you can see, it spins them back at least a good 7 meters in some cases. It really depends on what the other hero's using, because I've had seen it spin a little bit or a little bit, not at all. So we're gonna try and look at the damage I am just doing to that Liu Yongfei. He has no chance here. I'm gonna go ahead and initiate my ulti, get my cooldown reduction, and get the kill here. So the ulti, yes, we definitely got to talk about this ulti real quick. Now the corrupted assimilation is amazing. This skill is what makes Citrix do so much damage. A duration is 10 seconds. Now in that 10 seconds, it's going to reduce my skill, my CD, my cooldown skills by 2 seconds. All of them, not just one of them, all of them. So my first skill, I can keep using that spit over and over and over again. And that's what's going to help me get those kills. Just as you saw what I did with that Liu Yongfei. I spit, I jumped in, I initiated my ulti. My spit came right back up to where I could use it again. And I killed him. And that's how you're going to want to, play him. One thing you want to do is play him a little bit more back, because of course he's a mage and everything. You just want to be careful in that aspect. So it looks like we get this mage up here. You definitely don't want to do what this mage is doing. Look at that. It looks like we've had nobody on this bottom lane just kind of protecting. But this mage right here is making a big mistake, because she's just letting for somebody to come in on her, and I am going to be that person. So you can use that jump to jump forward, as you just saw. And it looks like I'm going to get her. Ooh, she blinked, I blinked. And she's gone. So we got her again, spin attack. Chuck. Real quick, that's all that needs to be done. It's a gravy train. Now, I'm going to quickly go over, since this is not such a big, hard game, I will be doing some more gameplay videos. But if you want to take, I know they just take Guja right now, but if you're going to take Guja or Bask or anything with a Citrix, and you have enough damage, you want to stand back and just use your spit. So if you use your spit like this, initiate your ulti, your spit's going to be doing that corrosive damage. And you can pause the video if you really want to look at the skill or look at it later. But as you look at it, you could be doing that damage over second. 100 damage a second for 4 seconds it's crazy. It's just insane how much damage you can do with it. So this horse is mad at me, but it's okay. Gotta have a little bit of fun. So we're gonna come in on this guy, and I'm gonna jump in on him. Use my spin, spit, ulti, spit, and he used his ulti, but he's not gonna get away with that. Looks like horses might die, and he's gonna die, fortunately. And I will end up catching this guy because of my jump, spit, and goodbye. So that's basically if they're on the run. Now you can use this spit, this guy, to, you know, be running away at the same time. So if Lou was chasing me, I could use this definitely to jump out of the way of anything that's going to come in, slow me, freeze me. You know, but you're going to have to use it as quick as possible. The one thing that sucks is the animation skill. Me and somebody were talking about this earlier. The animation skill is a lot like Scales jump, but you can't jump over walls or through walls or anything like that, which I think would be an awesome advantage to a Citrix, but we'll see if they'll implement that in the future. So let's keep getting on with this game. I want to keep up my build. Now this is the #1 item if you're not going to build the cape with him, if you're going to go a little more defense. The Searing Orb is amazing because it just stacks onto his DOT leech HP, and it's insane because so many people don't buy magical defense until later in the game, which is their mistake. So that's why Citrix can add up so much of these kills and DPS and such like that to where he can really win. Looks like 12B is barely gonna get out of there. And I wish we could get a team fight up in here, but it's just not gonna happen. But guys, so let's talk about how skill proficiency real quick. My biggest skill proficiency asset is the first skill and then leveling up the second skill. But I love leveling up the first skill to level 3, then the second skill to level 3, and then the first skill 4, 4, 4. And the reason is for that is because it allows me and my allies in a way. It allows me and my allies in a way to just do that damage that is very needed. Because if you look at the second skill, I would have showed you this as I leveled up. The damage is increasing, like it increases pretty drastically. I think it goes from 50 HP damage at level 1 plus a blue number to 75 or 85 to 115 to the 145 mark, which is very insane, especially since you're leeching that HP. So we're going to work on coming in on this. Pally with this red lag. Alright, Pally's going to get hit here. Use his ulti. Oh, I guess not. But now he's dead. So it looks like this Tywater is going to go down too. Oh, poor Pally. Not gonna make it out alive again. So we're gonna just keep spamming our spit here, because I initiated my ulti this time. And just start healing up. So as you see, I finally, by get to level 11, I got this all the way up. I'm gonna jump in here, and look at that, and just leeching so much HP. I'll be leeching more and more as I keep, not just leveling up, but as I keep getting more damage. So it looks like this is gonna be a pull in and finish. And I'm sorry for some of y'all who, this is kind of a boring game. And I'm sorry about that, but I really want to get the skills up. For somebody who doesn't know how to play, and I really hope this helped some of y'all out there, for, you know, Mark and Jasper, or anybody out there who wants to download the app called Band and talk to me on the HOC Band community, you're more than welcome. I give tips and advice all the time. So, now let's do a quick item recap. As you see with the Citrix, you want to build extreme magical damage. Do all that as much. Probably not KS as much as you want from Horse, but hey, it's fun and worth it. So, also, just a quick thing to remember when you go in. Hey, golden ticket! When you go in, make sure you use your first skill first. Take a little bit of damage, jump in, get that leech with your second skill. If you need to initiate that ulti, spin when you're taking too much damage from people who are close, and always target that that carry and finish off with another spit. Why not? Thanks for watching as always, guys and gals, and I'll see you out in the battle area. Destroyer out.